Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Nikki Haley, in my opinion, days away from bowing out of the Republican primary contest. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Now, I'm going to make a prediction right here before we get to the topic at hand today. Nikki Haley drops out of the Republican presidential primary either Tuesday night after the shellacking she will take in every state, or Wednesday. And she may choose Wednesday because she wants the spotlight all to herself and not to share it with who's going to be the Republican nominee, barring a catastrophe, former President Donald Trump. But on the Sunday show, she made the rounds, she did meet the press, and, well, she changed her mind possibly about something very important. Broke her word, perhaps. Perhaps Nikki Haley's word isn't worth anything. At least that's what she'll have you believe after you watch this video. So I want you to watch it and then give me your thoughts. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Terms. It sounds like, from your perspective, this is a battle for the Republican Party. You've been sharpening your attacks against former President Trump. Everyone has noticed in recent days, in recent weeks. Have you taken the prospect, the possibility of endorsing him off the table at this point?
It's not anything I think about. What I have said
is it off the table, Ambassador? It sounds like you are in a different place. Are people misinterpreting what you're saying? Have you moved to a place where you're no longer planning to endorse him?
Well, I think, first of all, if you talk about an endorsement, you're talking about a loss. I don't think like that. When you're in a race, you don't think about losing. You think about continuing to go forward. What I can tell you is I don't think Donald Trump or Joe Biden should be president. I don't think that we need two candidates in their 80s. I don't think we want a Joe Biden who calls his opponents fascists or a Donald Trump who calls his opponents vermin. No one wants that. I think people want a new generational leader that is going to go back to what the American dream is, what we want for our kids, in a place that's something that we can be proud of again.
Let me try it this way. You did sign a pledge, an RNC pledge, to support the eventual nominee. Do you still feel bound by that pledge?
I have always said that I have serious concerns about Donald Trump. I have even more concerns about Joe Biden.
So is that a no? Are you bound by the RNC pledge?
The RNC pledge, I mean, at the time of the debate, we had to take it to where, would you support the nominee? And you had to, in order to get on that debate stage, you said yes. The RNC is now not the same RNC. Now it's
So you're no
Trump's
longer bound
daughter-in-law.
by that pledge?
No, I think I'll make what decision I want to make, but that's not something I'm thinking about. And I think that while y'all think about that, I'm looking at the fact that we had thousands of people in Virginia. We're headed to North Carolina. We're going to continue to go to Vermont and Maine and all these states to go and show people that there is a path forward. And so I don't look at what ifs. I look at how do we continue the conversation.
You know, it's interesting. Chris Christie said, he was asked why he didn't endorse you when he dropped out. He said because he thought you would endorse Donald Trump. But it sounds like what you're saying is that you're leaning against endorsing Donald Trump. Can you just put a little bit of clarity? Are you leaning against endorsing Donald Trump at this point?
I truly am not thinking about any of that. And, you know, I mean, look,
You're not taking it off the table.
There's a huge difference between me and Chris Christie. Chris Christie ran because he just didn't want Trump. I am running because it's not about Trump. I voted for him twice. I was proud to serve America in his administration. This is not a never Trump movement. This is the fact that I see America going into a bad direction, one that's going off a fiscal cliff, one where our kids don't think they're ever going to be able to afford a home,